Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the studio. It's kind of cold and very windy outside, and we're probably going to lose power tonight again. So I said to HOA, let's go shoot quick while the lights still work. The last painting we did, Solstice, was really, really pretty. It had that beautiful dark indigo color that I'm kind of obsessed with right now, and that beautiful iridescent blue-green and some turquoise and some awesome colors, and it came out really, really beautiful, and I'm very inspired by that, how it actually worked and how those colors work together, which got me thinking. I have found some stencils that I really want to use, so to that effect, I want to do a flip cup, or maybe a sandwich flip cup, and have, you know, kind of darker areas in the background so that I can really highlight the stencils that I want to use. So to that end, let's get started. This is an 18 by 24 inch gallery wrap canvas from Artists Loft that gave me fits because when I brought it home, I wasn't very careful about how I put my canvases, and there were some stacked on it, which caused some bending issues. So I sprayed the back, and then I couldn't find my blow dryer, so I hit it with my torch. But it worked, and now it's nice and level. So if your canvases are saggy on the corners, get some water, pour it on the back of the canvas, kind of scrub it in a lot, and then hit it with a blow dryer. And as soon as it's dry, that canvas and the gesso will tighten back up, and you won't have those saggy corners anymore. So let's get that out of the way real quick. I will show you the colors we're working with because they're beautiful. My obsession with this indigo continues. I'm loving this lately. It's so beautiful. This is the Golden's Prussian Blue with a little bit of Amsterdam Lamp Black. Absolutely stunning color. Gorgeous. And I'm completely obsessed with this one. My love affair this week is Indigo Obsession. Everything is mixed with my gel gloss pouring medium, which is Golden's Heavy Gel Gloss and American Floetrol. There's a video called Night of 1,000 Stars that will give you more insight into how exactly I mix that up. This one is Amsterdam Greenish Blue. Beautiful, gorgeous color, and I love this with the indigo. Absolutely amazing. And then we have our Pebeo Studios, my other little love affair that I've been having. All these love affairs with paints. Have you noticed that?
Well, at least they're paints.
They're only paints, baby. You're the only one for me, HOA.
Aw, you're the only one for me.
Oh, thank you. All right, so this is our Pebeo Studios Iridescent Green Blue, not to be confused with the blue-green, which I actually have right over here, so you can actually see the difference in color. So this one is much more green versus the blue, but this does this amazing thing that I really love. Actually, you can kind of see it over here. HOA, can you get right here on the table where this like streak of blue is? That's the iridescent green blue, how it does that electric blue shifty cool thing that I absolutely love. Really, really cool stuff. Can you see it or no?
Uh-huh.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so then last but not least, well, no, not last yet, we have some Deco Art Americana Decor Metallics, 24 karat gold. And we have some pearl. This is Deco Art Americana Decor Metallics in pearl with a little bit of Amsterdam titanium white in there. Okay. So we're going to do 2 flip cups on an 18 by 24. We need 16 ounces of paint for that size canvas. To figure out how much paint you need, you multiply length times width and then divide by 28. So in that case, it's about 16 ounces. These are 9-ounce cups. I'm okay if we have 18 ounces of paint. And I also have this beautiful indigo as my flow extender. That's the same color as that, so I mixed it all in here while it was still thick. I poured some in there, and then I added some Floetrol this to thin it down more. So that's our indigo for our base. See howling. Okay, so let's get our 2 flip cups layered. I do want more of that indigo than anything else, so we are going to kind of layer this like a sandwich pour with a little bit of thicker layers of this and then thinner layers of the other colors. So we're going to drizzle because we don't want a lot. You don't need a lot. Flip cups are amazing for, especially when you have leftover paint that you want to use up, because the colors don't actually use very much. You just have one main color. In this case, it's the indigo. And only little bits of the other ones. A little bit of white in both of them. Not a lot at all. Pearl, I mean. Sorry. And some gold. Now we're going to go back to a thicker layer of that indigo again, sandwiching those colors in between. Okay, we're gonna do that again. You don't need a lot. Okay. And some of our greenish blue. And I'm hoping this gives us a very winter night sky effect. Okay. Some pearl. And we're going to layer another layer. Maybe I should have mixed up more of that one. Okay, let's pour some actual layers now instead of just drizzling. Otherwise, we're never going to get these cups filled, huh? Let's do pearl first. Of this do we have left? I do have lots of that flow extender and we're almost at the top, so I'm going to do one more layer and then I think we're going to flip them. I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Just fine. You come here. Okay. So we're going to put down a little puddle of gold and flip the first one into there. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love.
Here we go. Okay. And we're going to put the other one about over here because I do actually want them to touch. Here we go. You ready, honey?
Yep.
There we go. Okay. Just give these some magic taps. It always makes me laugh and makes me think of Fiona. All right, let's flip these out. Are you ready, darling?
Yes, my love.
Here we go. We're gonna probably flip it and lip it, maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, that's gorgeous. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Yay! All right, and now we're gonna do this one. You ready, honey?
Yep.
Excellent. Very cool. I love that. Yay! Okay, let's get rid of these. I'm just gonna tilt these a little bit so that they're touching each other. Now we're going to come in with our flow extender and go around this. And last time I was using a black flow extender and it kind of drove me crazy because I could see where the indigo was and where the black was. And I kept trying to tilt off the black. But that's okay. This is going to be really pretty, I think. Spread that out. Let's tilt this out and see what we end up with. So pretty already, I love it. Okay, where's the weight of the paint? I'm gonna go off of this corner first. We don't really want to lose that bright part, but we might end up having to. Almost there. Oh, this is actually perfect for what I wanted to do with it. Cool.
It looks so galactic.
Yeah, very heavenly. I hope it's giving you night sky, because that's
Definitely.
Okay, good. Okay, I'll wipe my hands off real quick, and then we will torch this. Not completely crazy about this like kind of V here and here where I didn't tilt it off, but that's okay. I'm not gonna ruin the composition trying to get that little bit because it's not gonna matter ultimately. Okay, that's good. I always do that, wipe my hands and then I touch the painting again. So this is really cool. I love how we got a little bit of this, the gold and the pearl in there, and a little bit of the colors coming through, but mostly it's that deep indigo color, which I'm actually quite happy about because I wanted a darker base to do some really pretty stencils on, which I will do after this dry, and I will show you guys that part too. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for this part. We'll be back when this is dry and we'll do our stencils. Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to part 2 of our fun little winter project. So this is the dried result of our indigo flip cup that we did. I am so pleased with how this came out. I absolutely love it. I love the sort of ghosty feeling of some of these lines where the pearl was and the gold was. I think it absolutely looks like a night sky, which is exactly what I was hoping to have happen. And I love all the little bits of color that, and the Pebeo iridescent green blue. Just beautiful stuff. So we have a nice deep dark base now to do some fun things on. So last week, I don't know why, I started kind of getting obsessed with snowflakes. So that's what we're going to add to this in some places, which is kind of why I wanted the darker base. So I have some snowflakes that I've got from Amazon, some stencils, and I have cut them out of the sheet. It did come in a bigger sheet. I'll show you a couple of different, okay. Couple of different packages, but they come in these little squares. That was the big one that I wanted to use, but I thought it was too big. So there's one that's a little smaller that we're going to use. There's some pretty ones on here, and I've just cut out a few of them so that I don't have to keep putting down the whole sheet and playing with it that way. So these are available on Amazon. If you search Snowflake stencil, you will be very happy, and there will be lots and lots of stuff for you to choose from. I also have one more of this Santa Claus in the sleigh that we might use, and a little reindeer depending. So I thought he might kind of look cool over here in the bottom where there isn't much going on, and then maybe like one reindeer like that. And then we're going to put our snowflakes in a couple of different areas, a few bigger ones and then some smaller ones too, little tiny ones just for some detail, and I think it's going to be really, really cute. So to do this part, what we need, let me move this out of the way for a moment so you can see. This is Liquitex gel gloss, not heavy or extra heavy, just plain old gel gloss. I also have this little piggy pigment. This one is Comet, which is one of my favorite colors. I really like doing stencils with Comet because it's got this beautiful shift on it. It's kind of violet, kind of green, kind of blue sometimes. Very wintry feeling though, and it's really pretty, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the snowflakes in Comet. So I also have a selection of palette knives, some blue tape, and a little tray. So we're gonna go ahead and make our piggy paste right now. Okay, so we're just gonna get a scoop of this gel gloss, and I'm gonna put it in here. And I'm gonna kind of mix up a little bit of a bigger amount because I don't want to have to do it again. So So we're just going to put some of that in there and close this up. Okay, now we're going to get some of this little piggy in Comet. Kind of hold it away from yourself. You can see all the... I actually love looking at that though. You should be wearing a mask when working with your piggies. Don't breathe them in. Once they are mixed with your gel gloss, however, it is perfectly fine and you shouldn't need a mask anymore. I guess I should have done this in a little bit of a bigger vessel, but it'll be all right. The first thing that we're going to do, I'm going to wipe off my spatula. I am terrible at wiping off the palette knives. I go through a lot of them. Okay, let's decide what we're going to put where. I have pre-cut a little few pieces of tape just so it's easier and I don't have to waste your time. I do kind of want this big one like right in here in the middle. So when I cut it, I left a little space on the edge on purpose. So we're just going to push that down a little bit just to keep it in place. I'm going to place them first before I start doing them. So let's get started. I'm actually going to use a fairly small palette knife, this one, and we're just going to take some gel gloss on the back. We're going to do the big one first. Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Yes, my love.
You go. We're just going to go very slowly. Just start with a small amount, like the size of a pea. You can always add more. And be gentle, but firm, even pressure. And I kind of recommend start on the edges and work your way in towards the center, just to give yourself the opportunity to be careful and not make a mess. We tape them down because we don't want them to move. Like that lifting up thing is actually not so good. I probably should have had another piece of tape on the other side of it, but it'll be all right. Come through here. Comet is a really beautiful color. I've used this several times on stencils and I really, really like it a lot. Okay. So that one looks pretty good. It doesn't have to be totally smooth on top. That's up to you if you want to do that or not. Let's move over here and do this one HOA. You ready? Here we go. Alright, I'm actually going to turn it around to do the Santa. And put some tape on him. What do you think about all the presents and everything? Do we need those HOA or just the sled?
No, just the sled.
Just the sled? Okay. Well, let's do Santa first and then we can move the reindeer if we need to. I'm just going to use this other knife. You ready, darling?
Yes, my love.
good. And all right, so let's take Santa off so we can figure out where we want the reindeer. Oh. Okay, that could be like a hitch. What do you think about there? Mm-hmm. Or more?
Ooh, I like that.
You like it tilted?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll just put some tape on this. A few spots. Okay, let's do our reindeer. He's so pretty. I like him a lot. Beautiful shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be nice and smooth. It can actually be textured and it still looks really cool. So don't worry about it. This is supposed to be fun. Having a good time. You're not doing this to stress yourself out. I'm gonna have to come back in and clean this one up. Okay. Okay, I'm actually gonna take my gloves off. I'm making my hands sweat. All right, so now we're gonna use this nice sharp palette knife to help us get some of these off. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take a baby wipe and wrap it around the nice sharp palette knife to give myself a tool to clean this off, because this doesn't need to be here at all. See, if you make a mistake, don't stress, it's okay. We're gonna take that off. Let's take some of these other ones off and see how they look before they all dry on there. Okay, there's one. That one needs to be cleaned up. Another one. See, when they lift, they leave that mark underneath. So tape them down well. That's pretty. Let's take this big one off. Whee! Another one. Okay. Okay, so
There was one you...
this one I didn't do it, yeah. That's all right. I think that's enough on there. All right, so let me turn this around so you guys can get a look at it. So now we have our Santa sleigh with our reindeer and a few snowflakes. I'm probably gonna wipe that one off and do it over again off camera, but I just wanted to show you guys. So this is gonna dry just like this, and it's gonna be shimmery and sparkly. I will try to get a picture of it in the sun for you at the end of this video, and I'm also going to show you at the end of this video Solstice, which turned out really, really beautiful. So thank you guys so much for being here with us today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Please give me a thumbs up and maybe leave me a comment and let me know what you think. And also please check out our Fluid Art Boutique website, because we are teaching classes at Fitzpatrick Castle and Hotel in Dublin, Ireland, June of 2024. I'm so excited to be there. We have an all-star lineup. Fiona is going to be there. Erica Hughes is going to be there. Fozia Creations is going to be there. Nate Bright Art. And of course, Sarah Mack and Karen from Waterfall Acrylics, and myself. So please check out our website for all the information about booking your classes. Check out, we have a page regarding hotels. There is another hotel listed that has space, so please check that out as well. And I hope we see you in Dublin. Come paint with us in a castle. How cool is that? So this was awesome. Thank you so much for being here. We'll see you on Sunday. Bye-bye. Okay, so here are our dried results for Solstice. This was the last painting we did, the Wanderlust Pour. That was 2 wandering straight pours across the canvas. We had that deepened up forest green that I had added black to, and also that indigo that I added black to make it a little more deep. But this came out so pretty. Oh, yeah. Really like all of these beautiful cells in here. I hope you guys can see that green, and of course the beautiful Pebeo iridescent green blue is just gorgeous. It's like glowing down in here. Amazing. Oops, sorry, shadow. Really, really pretty stuff. I like this one a lot. It's very soft, very ethereal, Very galactic. Very cool looking. And I really like that we got the fingerlings mostly across the center in this one. And we have those beautiful stretched out parts with the ombre cells, the stripy cells along the sides. So really cool stuff. I love this part right there. Really pretty. I hope you guys can see it well. Okay, so let me go get the one from today. I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the dried result. I did try to shoot it outside, but it was so shiny and reflective that you couldn't see any of the colors or anything really. So we are inside. This one came out really pretty. I love the little Santa and the reindeer. I love all the little snowflakes. I think they look amazing against that really, really dark background. They look so pretty to me. And I love the pour itself. That flip cup was just perfect for this. So this is cool. I really like it a lot. I hope you guys do too. And thank you so much for being here with us. We'll see you on Sunday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.